got a new show for y'all.
Got a damn good show.
I was a huge Will Smith fan. That movie, I Robot, watched that probably 3,455 times.
I watched
Pursuit of Happiness?
Yeah.
I watched that 10,275.
That's one of my favorites.
Yeah. That movie made me cry.
It made me cry.
Yeah.
For sure. Because I was broke at the time too.
Yeah,
so
I was broke too.
That's why it hurt so much. Because you was waiting for your opportunity like he got. That's all. Yeah.
That's gonna be me. Remember that one part he was in the bathroom locked in there with his kids?
Yeah.
He didn't have nowhere to go.
Oh my God.
Yeah, some dude say, man, hurry up, I gotta go. And then he was getting chased by that taxi cab driver because he didn't have money. Oh, yeah, that was white. After me, trying to sell him stupid machine. Yeah, so and then at the end, it was just a beautiful story, man.
Yeah. And
I remember he went to a job interview. He didn't even have a what was it? He didn't have a suit.
A suit. Right. And he came in there with one shoe on.
Yeah. And he just went in there and he killed him.
Yeah.
With the interview.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
the white dude was like, the fact that you came in here looking like that and held it together, I'm gonna give you the job.
In real life, that white dude ain't giving you shit.
Hell no.
He probably called the cops on you.
Yeah. Hey, but anyway, then that incident happened with Chris Rock.
Yeah.
And I was like,
the crazy thing about that, Keith and Chris, is that when Chris Rock was telling the jokes, he was right there laughing.
Yeah.
yeah.
He was laughing the whole time, and he looked over at his wife, and that's what triggered him.
Yeah. Everybody knows he's a simp now.
Big time simp.
But I haven't even watched his movie since.
I haven't either. I used to go to sleep listening to iRobot. I used to go to sleep listening to I Am Legend. Hear them zombies coming at you, I fall right to sleep.
Yeah, but he did what did he do? An interview? He's coming out with music or something?
Yeah, so he has an album coming out. So he has he's doing his little promotional tour, doing his runs.
I hope it ain't nothing like Summertime. Summertime was cool back in the day.
Yeah, but it ain't gonna go to that. Yeah, his album's not that great. I listened to it. I didn't like it.
Stuck in a time machine, right?
He's doing. Yeah, he's one of those that he had a heyday. It's over. Some artists can extend their heyday. And
some artists can evolve. I don't think
but he's not one of those. Anyway, he's not. Yeah. So
black rap today is it's real.
It's faster. It's got a lot of tempo. It's got a rhythm to it.
Yeah, and it's got a thuggery to it.
Yeah.
An alpha to it.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he always sounded like the white dude rapping.
Yeah,
back in the day.
The cadence of how the music is now
is much more intense.
Is much more intense. So some older artists can't rap,
make that jump.
Can't make that transition to that.
Do you agree with that? When he was rapping back in the day, he sounded like a white guy rapping. If you didn't know who it was, it didn't sound like
you comparing him rap to today.
Yeah, back summertime. It sounded like me rapping.
Yeah, you all whitewashed.
Yeah, it was clean.
Summertime. It's summertime. I could have did that. I could memorize some lyrics and I sound just like Will. Well, don't take no effort.
The funny thing about that is it's crazy because me and Chris was in here talking about it. A lot of the popular songs that he wrote, and he talked about it. This clip that we're about to play is from Drink Champs, and he talked about like some of the rappers that wrote for him, like Nas. Rakim wrote that song.
Oh, really?
Summertime. Yeah, he might have, I don't know the exact extent of how much, but the bulk of that song was written by an actual
writer. Writer.
Yeah, like a writer.
Do you think that takes away from the musician when someone writes for you?
No.
Yeah.
No. If you perform it properly, because like I can write, but if I rap it, I'm not gonna sound right. You know what I'm saying? I can write it, but I can't perform it because I don't have the voice and the presence to deliver the song or whatever. So a lot of times you'll find writers that can write amazing songs. They just don't have like that thing that people want to. There's a it factor thing, right? Like when people walk in a room, they want to, like, y'all have it. I told Chris he has it to a certain extent, certain people.
We got the it factor.
Yeah, like, y'all walk in a room and there's a presence.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, the damn twins in there. Oh, the damn twins walked in.
Yeah, I don't have that. So you want to give the music to have the best, so it has the best chance to do what it's going to do. So he's a vessel. He's a vessel.
Reason why I asked that question, because me being a comedian, we did stuff on stage and stuff. A lot of the comedians, they don't even write their own jokes. I was like, what?
Yeah.
I thought that was cheating, but looking back on it, what you said makes sense.
Yeah.
I can't, like some guys, they could just, like, it's this guy named Earthquake.
Yeah.
He's just telling a story. What he's saying is not funny at all.
Right.
But the way he says
the way he delivers it,
yeah.
it's funny
exactly.
as hell. He can take anything. He can go up there and tell you the ABCs.
Right.
It'll come off funny.
Right.
You know.
See, the fact of the matter is I can write a song about selling drugs. I can write a song like A to B, like about selling drugs, but I've never done that in my life.
Right. Yeah.
It's just it's a creativity thing. But if I were to rap it, they would be like,
this last couple of years aged the hell out of him.
yeah.
He got them marijuana lips. He been smoking all kinds of weed. He got marijuana lips now.
His eyes are getting tight as hell.
He looks
from all that damn weed he's smoking.
Stress. Yeah. It's stress, you know. But he says a little bit of it.
Well, listening to this album, I felt like you called everyone, and everyone said yes. But I'm wondering if I'm wrong. Was there anybody that you called for this album and they were like, I'm busy, or I'm in Costa Rica?
No, there were, there were a couple people who weren't sure about working with me.
Really?
Yeah, there were definitely definitely a couple people
Why,
who
they thought you was in hot water?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they was like, we'll wait for the second round. We'll wait for the second round.
The boiling eggs bacon.
We'll see. But it was actually that was new for me too. That was
humbling?
That was real humbling.
Oh.
I was used to when Big Willie called. It was
Were they that honest to you?
Yeah. I mean,
That's real.
I was like,
But were they being that honest to you about it?
No, people weren't being honest.
Okay.
They weren't being honest. But I knew that's what it was.
Right.
I knew that's what it was.
Can't you see it?
That dude's a bit sus.
He's seriously sus. He did like if you take
I said that's sus right there. Like if you take a straight dude, and pound him about 25 times, about 20, it's gonna some feminine gonna start coming in him. When you get pounded, the mannerisms start coming in. you just been and put the woman in you. Your hands start doing like this.
You know, you get in these moments, and I've had moments in my life where I did something, I was like, and then you step back and you're like, yeah, that was really stupid. Nothing that crazy, but everybody.
Oh, you talking about when he slapped?
When he just slapped, like you just.
That was crazy.
That was just insane. I thought, like, when y'all did the video. I hadn't seen it because I don't watch stuff like that. I don't watch the Oscars. I don't watch Grammys. I don't watch any of that stuff.
Yeah, I don't either.
So when y'all said, I thought it was staged.
Yeah.
I was trying to look for like, okay, when they going like, end scene, and they bring out the little clapper thing or whatever. But when I found out it was real, I kept watching it over and over again. And I was just like, that dude just built up and like that, whatever that momentum when you angry, and he just did a stupid.
There's a lot of stuff building up.
And Chris Rock was the breaking point.
He was the
he didn't do nothing.
He didn't do nothing. That was decades of anger that he slapped.
He's dealing with something, and you took it out on Chris.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah,
I lost a lot of respect for that dude.
Well, maybe I thought he was like a garbage person, but we shouldn't really judge somebody at the lowest point.
Yeah, but come on, man. You was laughing at your jokes.
Yeah,
that's the part that killed me.
And then when he seen his woman,
that's the thing. Women have taken down so many powerful men.
Yeah.
Your woman. Yeah. The woman is what takes you down.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
These men in prison because of women.
That's something like I would have, like if feel a way about something, I'll address it. I would have addressed it backstage. I would have addressed it offline if I really felt a way about it. But then second to that, like y'all kept saying, he was laughing. Right. He was joking. The room was joking. Like everybody. And then he said it in his apology when he looked over and he saw his wife and she wasn't laughing. She looked annoyed. I guess that's what gave him the fuel to be like, oh my God, now I'm going to go do what I'm going to do. But that's like.
I think he has some kind of trauma with his wife. And he knew, he said, I got to stand up for her or I'm going to hear it later. Yeah. That's why he did what he did.
Yeah. You know what else is crazy about that story? People actually trying to defend him. No, he's standing for his woman.
Well, people trying to stand up for that Carmelo Anthony kid.
It's the same concept.
It's the same group
You
of
can't
people.
stand up for violence like that.
Yeah.
That's what pisses me off when people, man, no, he was standing up for his wife. He wasn't standing for his wife. I think he was trying to get what little manhood he still had left because she took everything from him.
Like I said, it was all that bottle. He had just got embarrassed a year before at Red Table Talk, where she sat up there and talked about so that embarrassment, and then all of the things that people think Will Smith is. All his peers are in the room, and then she's the butt of a joke, and then she looks like she's not enjoying it. And it literally was just like, all right, I had enough. You know
That's
what I'm
why
saying?
I don't get the outrage by her because she had a bald head, but she's still beautiful. Not many women can pull it off with a bald head. And she looks very beautiful.
Right.
And why are you so offended by that joke?
I don't know.
I still don't get it.
Yeah.
I know she's got, I forget the condition, she's losing her hair. It might be a sensitive spot for her, but you look beautiful. Why else would you come out into the public with that head?
Yeah, that was just.
She just didn't want to be the butt of the joke. That's what I got from that.
She has no sense of humor to me.
Maybe that excuse came up from Will, and he just tried to like destroy his character by bringing that up.
Yeah. Man, what was going through that man's head when he walked on stage and slapped that dude?
That was crazy.
And then he walked off like he's like, I really told him.
Yeah,
and then he proceeded to tell him, keep my wife's name out your mouth. What, man? Man, keep my wife's name out your effing mouth.
Yeah.
I said, man, you crazy Negro.
Then he cried when he won the award, trying to be all apologetic. I was like,
they should have stripped him from that award.
Dude, come on, man.
They should have had him handcuffed and everybody made an example out of him. If I was running an event.
Yeah, they told him they let him stay.
You know what's crazy?
And they gave him an award after that.
You know what's crazy? Black people for years were like, we don't get no Academy Awards. We never recognized for nothing. The night you get recognized for stuff, what the hell you do? Black on black.
And a black dude was actually producing that entire show.
Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah. I was going to say it. I was going to give y'all some Just Lee Peterson.
Oh, my God.
Everything black people touch it, you think turn it. No, he said anything black people touch it, they destroy it. Like you told me, George Bush grew up in Compton.
Who said that? I didn't tell you that.
Yeah, who told me that?
It might have been that Negro that sits in that seat right there.
So I said, what? Put the camera down.
Well, I have his camera, so I can turn it around. But
I forget where I heard that, but I didn't know George Bush went to Compton. He lived in Compton.
Well, I don't know if that's true.
3 hours later.
He grew up in Midland, Houston. Cut all this out.
Yeah.
Just leave it at that. You know what? Will Smith, he gonna be all right. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Will Smith gonna be fine.
He gonna be cool.
You know what?
Yeah, he's got to be worth at least
like when you
a couple $100 million.
When you become that famous, he's probably worth more than that. When you become that famous, it makes you into a narcissist. He still wants the attention. That's why he's coming out with that music. He wants the attention from people because all that popularity makes you a narcissist.
Yeah, he said it in there. He was like, when Big Willie called, like when I call, you answer the phone. Like, you know, so he had that attitude. And then it switched from after that moment to where people are like, I ain't answering that, you know?
Yeah. So I want to part with you.
Will Smith's eyes got tight as hell. His lips is brown, smoking all that weed.
Yeah.
He probably scared Will gonna snap on me, like kill him or something on set.
Yeah, he looks stressed.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of like things that came out, like like photos of him afterwards or whatever. And he even the way he dressed.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, he dressing like me. He got sweats on. They all big. Yeah. They don't look like stuff fit. He looks stressed. He look bags under his eyes and stuff. I said, oh, he going through it.
Yeah, he totally looks different from after that.
He going through it. Yeah.
He'll be all right.
whatever he's going through, he needs to walk away from it.
Yeah.
But hey, you want to sit there and put up with it? Your eyes getting all tight, lips all brown, smoking on the weed. That's not gonna help you. Hey man, how long this show gonna be? I'm just saying, man. You need to learn how to walk away.
This was a damn good show.
Gotta learn how to walk away, man.